You probably have a health insurance policy, or maybe your company gave you one. But if I asked you, what's your room rent limit, or do you have a copay clause? Would you be able to answer? Now, that's the problem. Most of us have health insurance on paper, but when it's actually time to use it, we have no idea how it works. And that can cost you a lot. Emotionally, financially, and even medically, which is why we made this video. This is your ultimate health insurance guide. We're going to cover everything from the basics like what health insurance is and why it matters, to the complex stuff like exclusions, restoration benefits, waiting periods, top-ups, super top-ups, and even how to file a claim when you're under pressure. And yes, this will be quite a long video, but we've added chapters in the description, so you can skip to any section you want. Or better, watch it all in one go and walk away knowing exactly how to choose, use, and get the most out of your health insurance. And if you still feel lost after this, just book a free call with Ditto's advisors. We will not spam you, we will not pressurize you, just solid advice will be given to you. The link is in the description. Alright, let's get into it. So, what is health insurance and why does everyone say it's so important? It's basically a deal between you and an insurance company. You pay them a premium every year and they agree to cover your medical expenses like hospital stays, surgeries, daycare procedures, and more as per the terms of the policy. It's meant to prevent you from draining your savings during a health emergency. Because let's face it, medical costs today are insane. Even a simple surgery can cost 2 to 3 lakh rupees in a good hospital. A few days in the ICU can burn through 5-6 lakh rupees just like that. Now, without insurance, it's a financial disaster waiting to happen. It also saves you tax under Section 80D if you're on the old tax regime. So yes, it's not just protection, it's smart financial planning. Now, let's bust some common myths we hear literally every day. I'm young and healthy, I don't need insurance. Wrong. Accidents don't ask for your age, and lifestyle illnesses are hitting people in their 20s now. Buy young, get lower premiums, and clear your waiting periods early. My office already gives me insurance. Sure, but what happens when you switch jobs or retire? That coverage ends. You need a personal plan as your backup. Next one. Insurance covers everything, right? Nope. Every policy has limits. Room rent caps, co-pays, waiting periods, exclusions. That's why people get shocked during claims. You have to know your policy. Now, let's talk about types of health insurance. Which one should you even get? There's individual insurance where you get the full cover to yourself. This is good if you're single or have specific medical needs. Then there's family floater plans. The entire family shares one sum insured. Cheaper, yes, but if one person claims a lot, there's less left for the rest. Next, senior citizen plans. Folks over 60 usually come with co-pays and tougher underwriting, but they cater to age-related issues. Next up, super topper plans. This is a secret hack. You pay for small hospital bills out of pocket or use a base policy, but once the bill crosses say 3 lakh rupees, the top up kicks in. You can get a 20 lakh rupee cover extra at a super low cost. Also, there is corporate plans from your employer and group plans from alumni networks, banks, etc. But these are rarely enough by themselves. Now, let's talk features. These are what make or break your claim experience. Copay. You'll have to pay a percentage of every bill. It's usually forced on senior citizen plans. If you can't avoid it, please do. Room rent limit. Now, this one's nasty. If your room rent is capped at 5,000 rupees per day, but you take a 8,000 rupees per day room, the insurer might reduce your entire claim, not just the rent part. Sublimits on diseases like cataract cap at 30k. If the surgery costs 50,000, you pay the difference. Again, not an ideal situation. Pre and post hospitalization. This covers tests and medicines done 60 days before and 180 days after admission. Different for different policies, and this is a must-have. The more the number of days, the better. Next, daycare procedures. Not all surgeries need 24 hours now. Good policies cover 500 plus procedures of these types. Restoration. If you use your cover, this feature refills it. Crucial if multiple people are covered or if you're dealing with back-to-back hospitalization. Next is no claim bonus. You get a bonus for every claim-free year. Some plans give 50% more cover per year, but some also reduce the bonus if you make a claim. So, check that. Next up, maternity cover. Comes with long waiting periods, usually 2 to 4 years. Only opt for it if you're planning a family soon. OPD and health checkups. They sound nice but are often not worth with high premiums. Use them only if you really need them. Next up, we have waiting periods. All these features that we just narrated, we have made an in-depth video explaining each one of these benefits. I will link them in the description below. This is a part of Health 101 series that we've done. It's a playlist. Again, I'll link it in the description for you to see. Alright, now moving on to waiting periods. Every policy has them. And there are different kinds of waiting periods. The usual 30 days for general hospitalization except accidents, 2 to 4 years for pre-existing diseases, 2 years for specific surgeries like hernia, joint replacement, cataract, 2 to 4 years for maternity and newborn coverage. Now, these are non-negotiable, so start early and let the clock run, because when you really need the cover, you want 0 waiting periods left. But there's also a way to reduce waiting periods. We'll tell you how a little later. Now, let's talk premiums and why do they keep changing? The reason is because you move into higher age bands, because medical inflation goes up, because insurers revise prices. And yes, your city matters too. India uses zonal pricing, so Mumbai and Delhi pay more than smaller towns. If you move cities, tell your insurer. Otherwise, they might cut claims later. Alright, now how much cover is enough? For individual, at least 10 to 15 lakh rupees if you're in a metro. For families, a floater plan with 15 to 25 lakh rupees. If you want solid peace of mind, add 50 lakh top up for a few $100 extra. Don't underinsure. Once you fall sick or claim once, getting more cover later becomes really hard because now the insurer sees you as a high risk. Alright, how long should you take health insurance for? Now, plans come for 1, 2, 3 years. Longer term ones often have higher discounts. Whatever you choose, keep renewing on time. Even a 1-day gap can reset all your waiting periods, and no claim bonuses. Okay, now let's talk about the claims experience. For planned surgeries, inform your insurer 48 to 72 hours in advance. Fill out a pre-auth form at the hospital. If it's approved, you get cashless treatment. For emergencies, inform within 24 hours. If you're in a network hospital, cashless works. If not, you pay first and claim reimbursement later. Remember, keep all the bills, discharge summary, prescriptions, scans, doctor notes, because missing paper might equal missing money. Claims get rejected too, and here's why. You either didn't disclose a pre-existing condition when buying the policy, or maybe you claimed during a waiting period, or let's say you chose a hospital room above your policy's limit, or maybe you submitted incomplete documentation, or you forgot to renew your policy. I know, it sucks, but most rejections happen due to lack of awareness, not fraud. I have some final thoughts. These are some mistakes to avoid. Don't hide your medical history. Please declare everything. Don't buy the cheapest plan just to save 500 rupees. Also, don't skip reading about sublimits and room rent limits. Don't rely only on your office plan. Don't forget to check the insurer's claim track record. And most importantly, don't wait for a health scare to buy insurance. Folks, are you still confused? That's okay. Health insurance is not something you learn in a single day. That's exactly why we started Ditto. Book a free call with our advisors. We'll explain your policy, show you the best options, compare plans, and even assist with claims if needed. No spam, no pressure, just pure clarity. The link's in the description. Folks, if this video helped you, hit like, share it with someone who's been putting off this decision, and subscribe to the channel for more honest insurance content. This was your ultimate health insurance guide. I am Shashank, and now you actually know how to use your policy when it matters. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy insurance hunting.